Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today we will explore whether AI can replace engineering managers, the importance of the minimum viable product, MVP, using Y-Combinator strategies, and the art of brand and product naming with insights from a seasoned copywriter. Stay tuned for an insightful discussion. Can AI replace the unique role of engineering managers in the tech industry? And what are the potential benefits and drawbacks of such a transformation? Today, we delve into an intriguing scenario where AI agents, specifically designed for this purpose, could take over the management of software engineering teams. Let's explore how this could unfold in practice and the implications it holds for the future of leadership in technology. Imagine starting your day not with a traditional stand-up meeting, but by sending a short voice message to an AI agent named YCombinator. This isn't just any AI. It's been trained on countless software projects and management methodologies, equipped to analyze your voice for signs of stress or uncertainty, and provide resources or assistance as needed. Task allocation, conflict resolution, and even personal development recommendations are handled by YCombinator, optimizing for both efficiency and team satisfaction. The end-of-day reports it generates are not only data-driven, but also include motivational feedback to foster a continuous learning environment. At first glance, the efficiency and objectivity offered by replacing engineering managers with AI like YCombinator seem compelling. Tasks are allocated and problems resolved with unprecedented speed. Decisions are made without bias, and stakeholders are kept in the loop effectively. It's a model that some organizations, already experimenting with AI in customer support departments, might find appealing. However, this scenario raises significant concerns. The absence of genuine human empathy and intuition might lead to a sense of detachment or isolation among team members. After all, there's a reason why people quit jobs that make them feel like they're working on an assembly line, lacking personal connection and empathy. Ineffective human managers can create a similarly disengaging environment. But does that mean AI is the better alternative? Let's consider the limitations of AI in this context. AI's dependency on data means it might struggle with scenarios outside its training, a challenge not unlike that faced by managers who don't continuously develop their leadership skills. Additionally, the reliance on AI introduces security risks, opening up potential avenues for cyber attacks. Despite these arguments for AI, the unique value of human managers remains clear. Genuine empathy, born from shared experiences and personal understanding, is irreplaceable. Managers can navigate the nuances of decision-making that aren't always black and white, drawing on cultural contexts and lived experiences. They play a pivotal role in shaping organizational culture, fostering a sense of belonging, and inspiring innovation and growth. In the tech world, where many decisions involve weighing multiple factors and foreseeing consequences, the human touch is invaluable. Leaders not only guide their teams through technical challenges, but also through personal and professional development, ensuring a collaborative and innovative environment. In conclusion, while the idea of replacing engineering managers with AI agents like YCombinator offers intriguing possibilities for efficiency and objectivity, it overlooks the essential human elements of leadership. Empathy, understanding, and the ability to inspire and connect on a personal level are qualities that AI, at least for now, cannot replicate. As we embrace technological advancements and automate tasks to free up time for meaningful work, the ultimate goal should be to enhance our capacity for empathy and genuine human connection. Betting on the future of engineering managers means investing in people, fostering an environment where technology supports human efforts rather than replacing them. And now, pivot our discussion towards learn entrepreneurship. Welcome to today's episode where we dive into the intriguing world of startups and the concept of the minimum viable product, or MVP, using the Y-Combinator strategy. Have you ever wondered how giants like Airbnb, Twitch, and Stripe started? They all embarked on their journey to success by building successful MVPs. But what does that mean for new startups trying to follow in their footsteps? Let's explore this fascinating topic and uncover how you can employ these strategies to build a successful MVP for your startup. At the heart of any successful startup is the MVP. Wikipedia defines a minimum viable product as a version of a product with just enough features to be usable by early customers. The key here is to launch quickly, get it to your customers, and iterate based on the feedback. This feedback-driven development is crucial. It's only when you put your product in front of customers that you truly start learning about their needs and how to refine your product to serve them better. Let's take a closer look at some real-world examples. Airbnb, in its first version, offered very limited functionality. Early adopters couldn't make payments through the system, use a map view, or rent entire houses. It was purely for those attending conferences looking for a place to crash, on an airbed no less. Twitch, another successful platform, started as Justin TV, featuring only one streamer, Justin himself, with low-resolution video. What these examples teach us is the importance of focusing on building a product that appeals to a small set of users first, solving their problems step by step. Now, you might wonder, isn't there a risk that my MVP might be too basic or unpolished, causing potential early adopters to turn away? This is a common fear among founders. However, consider the nature of early adopters, or as we'll affectionately call them, EARLs. EARLs are those who are willing to try out products in their nascent stages, understanding that they might not work perfectly. They are on the lookout for solutions to their pressing problems and are usually more forgiving and willing to give feedback to help improve the product. It's essential to remember that your MVP is not about creating the perfect product out of the gate. Even the first iPhone launched by Steve Jobs had limitations like 2G internet and no app store. The goal is to start with a simple, functional product that addresses the core needs of your early adopters and evolve from there based on real user feedback. So, how do you go about building your MVP quickly and effectively? Set a specific deadline for completion to keep the project scope manageable and focused. Write down the MVP features you deem necessary, and then be ruthless in cutting any that don't directly solve your user's problem. And perhaps most importantly, don't fall in love with your MVP. Be ready to pivot and iterate based on the feedback you receive. Remember, the MVP you start with will likely look very different from the product you eventually scale. In conclusion, embracing the MVP mindset is not just about launching a product quickly. It's about learning, iterating, and evolving based on customer feedback. It's about solving real problems for a dedicated group of early adopters and growing your product from there. As Michael Seibel of YCombinator wisely said, it's better to have 100 customers that really love your product than 100K that are just okay with it. Those 100 customers will provide you with the rich feedback necessary for growth, so focus on building for them, and the rest will follow. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this discussion has shed some light on how to approach building your startup's MVP. Until next time, keep iterating and keep innovating. Now, let's move on to the art and process of naming brands and products. Welcome to today's educational deep dive, where we unravel the intricate world of brand and product naming. Have you ever wondered how some of the most iconic brands got their names? Or perhaps you're on the brink of launching your own venture and finding the perfect name is proving to be more challenging than anticipated. Today, we dissect the art of naming, drawing from the experiences of a seasoned copywriter whose journey into this fascinating realm began with a simple, yet impactful, freelance job for an LA auto shop. Our guide through this journey embarked on their copywriting career by crafting a mere 75 characters for a review. This seemingly insignificant task was the catalyst for a career spanning over 6 years, involving work across diverse industries, from supplements to sports teams. What is particularly captivating is their profound love for naming brands and products, an art likened to writing the world's shortest poem, where emotion, imagery, purpose, and value must be condensed into just a few letters. Over the past 6 months alone, this individual has named an SDK for a disruptive healthcare brand, a resale program, and even launched their own independent naming studio. Let's explore the distilled wisdom and step-by-step process they've shared for successfully naming brands. First and foremost is drafting a naming brief. This foundational step ensures alignment with your brand strategy and objectives, helping to navigate the subjective nature of naming. It involves defining the mission, vision, tone of voice, naming objectives, criteria, and more. This is critical not only for internal alignment, but also for holding clients accountable. Next comes the fun part, generating name ideas. This phase is about unleashing creativity, exploring the farthest corners of the internet, and tapping into various sources for inspiration. The goal? To come up with at least 300 ideas without self-editing. This stage benefits greatly from a diverse team, where inputs from various perspectives can lead to unexpected and brilliant name ideas. However, the process is not without heartbreak. Narrowing down the list and assessing risk involves saying goodbye to many favorites due to availability issues or potential legal complications. This stage includes thorough research through Google, domain checks, and even social media handle availability. It's a tedious but necessary step to avoid future frustrations for clients who might fall in love with a name they can't own. Presenting the most interesting, ownable, and promising ideas is next. This involves creative territories, mock-ups, and detailed write-ups that tie back to the naming brief. It's an opportunity to make it fun and ensure the names are deeply connected to the brand strategy. The final decision, of course, rests with the client. The best approach is to guide them towards a recommendation, encouraging them to imagine the name in various contexts and ensuring it stands the test of time. But what if consensus isn't reached? It's essential to allow some breathing room. Names can evoke strong, immediate reactions, and alignment might not happen overnight. Giving the process some air allows for names to marinate, ensuring a choice that endures. In closing, the journey of naming a brand or product is both an art and a meticulous process. It's a blend of creativity, strategic alignment, and practical considerations. From the tale of a copywriter whose career was sparked by a simple review to the comprehensive steps involved in naming, this narrative underscores the profound impact of a name. In the world of branding, a name is more than just a word. It's the essence of your brand story, the first touchpoint with your audience, and a vessel for emotional and visual imagery. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned marketer, understanding the depth and breadth of naming is essential for carving out a unique space in the crowded marketplace. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the EnlightMe app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the EnlightMe app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.